There will be 103 graduates. We have the School of Education, which is the biggest in this university with 327 graduates. And finally, we have the School of Humanities and Social Sciences with 198 graduates. The degrees will be conferred by our Chancellor, Professor Justin Ilini, who has a wealth of experience in academia. This university has a vision of being a leading university in technological innovation, research, training, and outreach. And the graduates today will be demonstrating this vision of the university. There are those who will be coming out with advanced degrees, PhDs in research. Those will be coming out in training and also in outreach. We have a mission as a university to advance knowledge and technological transfer. So we want to get ready. The procession is about ready. They are now gathering to start off. And so we urge our graduates to speed up so that we can be ready for them. As we get ready for the procession, may I humbly request that as the function begins, we'll be steady. And we'll be requesting our parents and guardians to let the graduates remain seated without a lot of disturbance so that we don't disturb the function. So we want to request the graduates as they sit that you be stable and steady so that we don't create commotion by moving in and out. And we'll also request our security officers that those graduates who go out during the function remain out, don't come back. So in case you want to move out briefly, make sure you do not do it when the procession comes. You can do it now, but not when the procession gets into the field. So for those who are new to us, we welcome you. This is a university with a great mission of advancing knowledge and technological transfer through teaching, training, learning, research, innovation, consultancy, and community engagement for sustainable development. The university is managed by the university management, which report to the council of the university, which is chaired by Dr. Aber Atiti, and our Vice Chancellor is Professor Dixon Nyariki, with the two Deputy Vice Chancellors. The Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of academic research and student affairs, Professor Priska Titoek, and the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Finance, Planning and Development, who is also acting as the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Administration and Human Resources, Professor Beatrice Mugendi. The other officers of the university include two registrars, the registrar in charge of academic research and student affairs, Professor Richard Juma, and the registrar in charge of administration and human resource, Dr. Pisa Gufana. We also have a finance officer, CPA Moffat Kamau, the Dean of Students, Dr. Jacob Asige, the acting head of library, Mr. Benjamin Butuk, the legal officer, MS Penina Imwene, and the acting medical officer, MS Beth Mungora. That team constitutes the university management, which report to the University Council. Below the university management, we have the deans of schools, and as I've said earlier, we have 80 schools. The School of PY and Applied and Health Sciences, headed by Professor Sylvia Opio. The School of Business and Economics, headed by Professor Pon Mwokinzioki. The School of Hospitality and Tourism Management, headed by Professor Lei Mtida. The School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, headed by Professor Dorothy Amwata. The School of Computing and Information Technology, headed by Dr. John Deere. School of Engineering and Technology, headed by Dr. Nicholas Oye. And the School of Education, headed by Dr. Alice Omaliba. And finally, the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, headed by Dr. Samuel Chege. We continue to welcome our graduates as they come in. The procession is getting ready and it's about to begin. As the procession comes in, we'll remain upstanding, and as soon as the procession takes its position, we'll remain standing for the prayers and wait for the Vice Chancellor to constitute the Assembly of the 9th Congregation of Muranga University of Technology. And then we'll go into a short session of entertainment, and after which the Deputy Vice Chancellor will take over. The Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of academic, research, and student affairs will take over the program, and the degrees will then be conferred as from that point. As you can hear the bird, the procession has already started. And again, we want to kindly request our parents and our guardians not to call the students, the graduates, when they are seated, so that with a beautiful ceremony. We also wish to request our graduates that they will be calm during the function. It will be a short one. By noon, will be over, and you'll be able to meet your graduates and your parents and guardians. The procession will be led by 2 student representatives. There will be 2 alumni representatives following the students, who will be followed by a mace bearer. And immediately after the mace bearer will be the deans and directors, who will be followed by the registrars, the deputy vice chancellors of Muranga University of Technology, the vice chancellors of other universities, the Vice Chancellor, Muranga University of Technology, Professor Dickson Nyaliki, the council members headed by the chairman of the council, Dr. Abel Atiti, the Principal Secretary, State Department for Higher Education and Research, the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, who today will be represented by the Principal Secretary and the Chancellor of the University, Professor Justin Ilina. Immediately, the procession takes its position. We'll have the national anthem, followed by the East African anthem and the MUT anthem, as we remain upstanding for the national anthem. We remain upstanding until we have the prayers and the Vice Chancellor constitutes the Assembly of the 9th Congregation of Muranga University of Technology. As the degrees will be conferred, the deans will be giving instructions on how that will be done as the names are called out. And that is now the procession coming in, led by the bard. And once more, we want to request our graduates, this is your function, so please make it beautiful by remaining seated without too much movement in and out. Let's be ready to welcome the procession. Our procession is coming in, led by the bard of the university. As soon as the procession gets in, the procession is led by 2 student representatives, 2 alumni representatives, who is followed by the mace bearer. The deans and directors are just behind the mace bearer. And immediately after the deans and directors, we have the registrars of Muranga University of Technology. Let's now we now have the bard coming in, and as the bard comes in, we have the university management together with the university council, led by the chairman, Dr. Abel Atiti, together with the other members of the university council, who include Dr. Josephat K. Karioki, MS Consolata Arawa, MS Naomi Maderi, Dr. Alan Mugambi, Michael, Dr. Abdul Ramadan Udiambo, MS Gertrude Chemtai Kurogat, together with Professor Dixon Nyaliki and Mrs. Amran Mohammed Ali. Again, it's important to this occasion, Degrees will be conferred by our Chancellor. Let's remain upstanding. Let's be
mahali tumetoka na mahali tumefika, ndio maana ninatambua kwamba wewe ni Ebeneza. Sio kwa uwezo wangu, ila ni kwa uwezo wako. Mahali nimefika Baba, acha nikushukuru. Bwana umenisaidia nifike mahali nimefika, maana wewe ni Ebeneza maishani mwangu. Bwana ninataka jiwe langu, jiwe langu. Ebeneza. Ninataka maisha yangu yajengwe juu yako. Ninataka ndoa yangu ijengwe juu yako Baba. Ndoa zilizojengwa juu yako yao hazivunjiki kamwe. Nyumba zilizojengwa juu yako Baba hazivunjiki kamwe. Ninataka uimbaji wangu Baba ujengwe juu yako, maana wewe ni sauti yangu, wewe ni uzima wangu. Ninataka jiwe langu, jiwe langu.
heko, 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 heko. Yeah, heko, heko. Yeah, heko, heko. Yeah, Muranga, yeah. Oh, technology in a papa.
Thank you very much. Let's give them a clap. Thank you very much. Our next piece of entertainment is a mashairi ya Kiswahili. We will have two presenters, Samuel Mungai, mwanafunzi wa mwaka wa 3. Shairi yake ni Hongera Mahafali, na the second student is Rafael Mugi, mwanafunzi wa mwaka wa 4. Shairi lake ni Kogole Mabingwa wa Muranga. Haya mashairi yanalenga kuwapongeza mahafali kwa bidii na kujituma walipoanza safari hii ya masomo hadi kufikia kuhitimu. Karibuni wanaokariri hizi mashairi mbili. Samuel Mungai, let's welcome Samuel as he comes on stage. Huyu ni mwanafunzi wa mwaka wa 3 na shairi lake ni Hongera Mahafali. Let's welcome him with a clap. Karibu Samuel.
Hamjambo. Hamjambo. Jina langu ni Samuel, mwanafunzi wa mwaka wa 3 chini ya chama cha Kiswahili cha Kimut. Siku ya leo nimemwandalia shairi ambalo nimelipa mada Hongera Mahafali wa Muranga. Litaenda kama ambavyo mtalisikia. Safari imekuwa ndefu, kupata elimu bora ni kwa mapana marefu, kweli mmetia fora. Na kazi yenu ni nadhifu, nyinyi ni mahafali. Azikuntu mahafali, elimu weri bahari. Mlipokuja chuoni, wengi mlipata tabu, mliikosa imani, mkivisoma vitabu, akili zilichokani, mkifanya mijarabu. Kazi kuntu mahafali, elimu kweri bahari. Mlipoijua siri, bidii mliitia, mkawa na ujasiri, na Mola kawajalia. Elimu ilinawili, kwani hamkuzembea. Kazi kuntu mahafali, elimu kweri bahari. Mlipofika watatu, mlienda mazoezi, mlinunua viatu, bora pia na mavazi. Nyinyi mlipata kitu, baada ya yenu kazi. Kazi kuntu mahafali, elimu kweri bahari. Sasa mwafika tamati, kwa uwezo wake Mola. Mnaenda kwa umati, na msiwaone fala. Wapeni pendo la dhati, msije tumia hila. Kazi kuntu mahafali, elimu kweri bahari. Beti 6 nakomea, lakini ninawasia. Wazazi sijezomea, mkiwapa usia. Ajira zikipotea, ni wao mtalilia. Kazi kuntu mahafali, elimu kweli bahari. Santeni.
A hearty clap. Thank you. Thank you very much, Samuel. The next presenter is Rafael Mugi. Let's give him a clap as he comes on stage. Shairi lake Kongole Mabingwa wa Muranga. Karibu sana Rafael. Huyu ni mwanafunzi wa mwaka wa 4. Welcome.
Hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. Jina langu ni Rafael Mugi, almaarufu kama Tuju, mwanafunzi wa mwaka wa 4 wa chama cha Kiswahili chuo kikuu cha kiteknolojia cha Muranga. Mwanzo kabisa ningependa kumpongeza sahibu yangu Dr. Tyrus Maina ambaye anafuzu na shahada ya uzamifu ama PhD ukipenda. Shairi langu nimelipa mada Heko Mabingwa wa Muranga, na litakwenda kama mtakavyosikia. Karibuni. Hayawi hayawi huwa siku hino mewadia, Shehena mnaitua mlobeba kidindia, kazi mtaajiriwa njozi mlokusudia. Hongera kwa kazi nzuri wahitimu wa Muranga. Mlifanya jitihada mlipoanza masomo, pongezi kaka na dada, sasa mwafika kikomo. Mtafuzu na shahada ni vifijo na nderemo. Hongera kwa kazi nzuri wahitimu wa Muranga. Yalikuwa masaibu siku zote kung'ang'ana, kusoma vitabu vichwa kuna. Wiki 3 mijarabu kongole mmepambana. Hongera kwa kazi nzuri wahitimu wa Muranga. Leo twawavisha koja mkono wa tahania, mlipoketi uwanja shairi na wagania. Mawazo yenu na hoja nyadhifa mtawania. Hongera kwa kazi nzuri wahitimu wa Muranga. Naibu wetu Chancellor Profesa Dickson Nyariki, tunakuombea sala umetutendea haki. Na malizi ya muwalanisha uchoma mkuki. Hongera kwa kazi nzuri wahitimu wa Muranga. Tujunatoka jukwani mabingwa wetu kwa heri. Heri njema maishani washane na wahadhiri. Wazazi sema ameni na mzidi kunawiri. Hongera kwa kazi nzuri wahitimu wa Muranga. Asante.
Let's give him a hearty clap. That's a little good one. Our next entertainment piece is a students' choir who are going to give us a song titled Ultimatum. This is a song by Kofi Olomide Mopao, which is a song praising honest love. Let's welcome them with a hearty clap. Karibuni sana, our student choir. Welcome. them a hearty clap for that very good presentation of international standards. Our final entertainment piece is a Kikuyu traditional dance. It's a folk song titled Wokune Kwao. Whose homestead is this? This song reminds us that we are gathered in Muranga, the sacred cradle of the Agikuyu people, and you are all welcome in this sacred cradle of the Agikuyu people. It's an energetic dance, and we want to welcome you. Karibuni sana.
Yate ne kwanyare ki mwada wete. Nare kia yokae twarerete. Ayate nare kia yokae twarerete. Kone koko anerera kondo maitwarega nire na ke baba ke oragana na yoge du morere juga atende hogorango naruto de hogorango narimo na watumia mario kwe goria ate kamode soiye uwe so daiga kamode soiye uwe dire doka kwanyuwe no nyobanyo naga igoro iro medogore atego kone Muranga nane moe toge mo iro medogore una beba tu quieres rara si acorara goero iro medogore ate diare akwa ligamodo nandaga kwe diare ate todo inidania nawe ewe kanyani mode bao areita inaga natuo toreto munyo kujo ya diare Neisa sekire mahoa esi akeria kenege ako mahoa aya nĩ yaku mahũa, aya nĩ yaku mahũa, ĩmena thũ. Nĩ tuge oro mahũa, nĩ tuge oro mahũa, mũciĩ wa nĩ tuge oro mahũa, nĩ tuge oro mahũa, mũciĩ wa
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Those are our own, our students. Let's clap for them. I now have the pleasure of inviting Professor Priska Tuitoek, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Research and Student Affairs, to take over the program. Welcome, DVC.
Let us appreciate the groups again that have entertained us with a hearty clap. As you have heard, those are our own staff and students who presented in the choirs, the shairi, and the poems and the Akikuyu traditional dance. Mr. Chancellor, sir, our chief guest, the Principal Secretary, State Department of Higher Education, representing the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, the Deputy Governor, Muranga County Government, representing the Governor, Chairman of Council, Muranga University, Council members, our Vice Chancellor, Vice Chancellors from other universities, CEOs from various organizations, distinguished guests, graduates, and families. Ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed, we welcome you all to our 9th graduation ceremony. Welcome. Mr. Chancellor Sam, allow me to call upon all the first class honors graduates to stand up as I invite the overall best performing graduate, Ms. Anne Mbaire, from the Bachelor of Mathematics and Computer Science program, to come forward and give the valedictory speech. Welcome.
Distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, proud families, and my fellow graduates, good morning. Today is more than a ceremony. It is a celebration of perseverance, transformation, and the collective spirit that defines Muranga University of Technology. As we mark the 9th graduation, we don't just close a chapter, we begin writing the next one as proud ambassadors of this great institution's growing legacy. When we first stepped onto this university, we carried curiosity, ambition, and perhaps a touch of uncertainty. But through lectures, late nights, group projects, and countless cups of tea, we found our rhythm. We learned that education is not just about passing exams, it's about challenging ideas, building character, and discovering purpose. To our lecturers and mentors, thank you for lighting the path and pushing us to think beyond the obvious. You didn't just teach, you transformed us. To our families and friends, your sacrifices, encouragement, and unwavering belief in us has been our anchor. This moment belongs to you as much as it does to us. To my fellow graduates, we've faced pandemic disruptions and personal hurdles, and we've emerged stronger. We've built friendships, shared laughter, and grown in ways we never imagined. We are not just graduates, We are the heartbeat of Muranga University of Technology first decade and the promise of its future. As we step beyond these gates, let us carry forward the values we've cultivated here: integrity, innovation, and service. Let us be bold enough to dream, brave enough to act, and humble enough to keep learning. And in the words of Barack Obama, don't just get involved, fight for your seat at the table. Better yet, fight for a seat at the end of the table. Let us lead not just with ambition, but with applause. Let us innovate with courage and serve with compassion. Congratulations, the class of 2025. Let us go out there and make Muranga University of Technology proud. Thank you.
Let us appreciate the best performing graduate for her speech and our first class honors graduates. Thank you. Mr. Chancellor Sir, allow me to call upon Mr. Stephen Waikena, representing the chairman of Muranga University of Technology Alumni Association, to make his remarks. Welcome.
Mr. Chancellor Sir, Chief Guest, Deputy Governor, Vice Chancellor, and distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, proud parents and guardians, and most importantly, our graduating class, good morning. Today is a day of honor, joy, and triumph. On behalf of the Alumni Association, I warmly say congratulations to our graduates. You have worked hard, endured challenges, and today you stand tall as men and women of achievement. But this success story is not yours alone. Behind every gown and every smile today, there are parents, guardians, families who sacrificed so much to make this moment possible. To the mothers and fathers who sometimes went without so that their children could have, we say thank you. To the guardians who carried the burden of school fees and well-being, we equally say thank you. Your struggle has not been in vain. Today is your victory too. We also owe gratitude to the leadership of this great university under the guidance of the Vice Chancellor, the good Professor Dickson Nyariki, whose vision and direction have provided fertile ground for excellence. To the lecturers, mentors, and administrators, and every staff member who played a role in shaping these young men and women, thank you. You have not just taught lessons, you have built character and indeed nurtured leaders. Graduates, I know your journey here was not without trials. There were moments of hunger when you stretched a 10-shilling sukuma wiki and cabbage to survive, pale kwa mato, and sometimes kukopa. Moments of depression when the weight felt unbearable, times when you could not call home because you knew the situation back at home. Yet through it all, you persevered, and today you are victorious. Many of you come from humble beginnings, some even from unknown villages, some raised by single parents and others as orphans. But today you prove a powerful truth. Your beginning does not determine your destiny. The day you walked into this institution, your journey to greatness began. And today, you live not just as graduates, but as winners ready to conquer. Yes, some already hold job letters. Others may be wondering, what next after this? A few have already started work, but whatever you stand, remember this: trust in God, believe in yourself, and the way will be made for you. As you step forward, carry with you our university motto: innovation for prosperity. It is more than a slogan, it is a charge. Go and innovate, go and prosper, prosper for your families, prosper for your communities, and for our nation at large, and even the world. Finally, on behalf of Muranga University of Technology Alumni Association, MUTA, I welcome you warmly into the alumni fraternity. Here we network, here we support, here we uplift one another, and this is not the end of your relationship with MUT, but the beginning of a lifelong bond. So my dear graduates, dream boldly, work diligently, live with faith, and never forget, from humble beginnings, greatness can and will emerge. Congratulations once more. Welcome to the alumni community, and may your future shine with innovation, prosperity, and endless possibilities. Thank you. God bless you.
Let's appreciate the representative of the MUT Alumni Association for his encouraging speech. Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to call upon the Vice Chancellor, Muranga University of Technology, Professor Dixon Nyariki, to address the congregation and take over the program of the next speakers. Welcome, Vice Chancellor.
The Chancellor, Professor Justin Irina, the Principal Secretary, State Department for Higher Education, Dr. Beatrice Nyangala, representing the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, the Deputy Governor, Muranga County Government, representing the Governor, the Acting County Commissioner, Mr. Charles Moreidi, representing the County Commissioner, Council members, Muranga University of Technology, Vice Chancellors of sister universities present, the CEOs of sagas present, members of the University Management Board, members of the Senate, university staff, members of the Student Council, graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning again. Good. Before I read my remarks, as it is normal for us, we want to recognize our guests, and I have a list here, and I hope my people have listed all the guests that have come. So if I don't read your name, please don't feel like you have been left out or you have not been recognized. We are recognizing you, and we are happy that you are here with us. So I'll start. The first name I want to read is that of Dr. Abel Titi, Council Chairman. You will have an opportunity to speak to us. Then we shall have Ms. Consolata Alawe, Council Member. I think when I mention your name, it's good to just stand and wave. that is Consolata Alawo, Council Member, Ms. Naomi Maderi, Council Member, Dr. Josephat Karaoke, Council Member, Mrs. Amran Ali, Council Member, Ms. Gertrude Kurgat, Council Member, Dr. Abdul Odhiambo, Council Member, Dr. Virginia Kimani, Chairman, Council Lupe University. I'm told that your term has come to an end, but we still recognize you. Yes. I want also to recognize my colleagues from the various universities who have had an opportunity, who have got an opportunity and have come to celebrate with us. And I'll start with Professor Daniel Mugendi, Vice Chancellor, University of Embu, and Chairman of Vice Chancellor's Committee. Yes. Professor Fred Barasa, Vice Chancellor, Taita Taveta University. Yes. Professor Penina Alo Ubudho, Vice Chancellor, Masai Mara University. Professor Zipora Nganga, Principal, Mamangina University. Professor Joachim Osur, Vice Chancellor, Amref International University. This was, you know him, was our chairman, the immediate former chairman of our council. And thanks for coming. Professor Caroline Omulando, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic Affairs, representing the Vice Chancellor, Open University of Kenya. Professor Hussein Lisha, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and Student Affairs, representing the Vice Chancellor, Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology. Professor Stanley Makindi, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation and Linkages, representing the Vice Chancellor, Machakos University. Professor Mayaka, representing Vice Chancellor, Multimedia University. Yes. Dr. Daniel Mwangi, Registrar Academic Affairs, representing the Vice Chancellor, Tharaka Nithi University. Professor Joshua Bagaka, representing the Vice Chancellor, KCA University. And then we have Professor Godric Bulitia, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and Student Affairs of Masai Mara University. The Chief Executive Officers present, Dr. Meshak Opora, Director, TVET. Mr. Altrick Bugok, representing CEO Kenya National Qualifications Authority. Mr. Julius Mwangi, representing Director NACOSTI. Mr. Tyrus Mwasia, representing CEO Engineers Board of Kenya. Mr. Morioki Patrick, CEO Institute for Culture and Ecology. Of course, we have the Deputy Governor is going to say hi. We'll give him an opportunity to say hi to our graduates. That is His Excellency Stephen Monania is with us. Mr. Charles Mureithi, Acting County Commissioner, Muranga County. He will also be saying hi to the graduates. With this security team, a big team, I will not be able to read their names. We want to welcome you. So let me begin by cordially welcoming you all to the 9th graduation ceremony of Muranga University of Technology. I extend my congratulations to the class of 2025 on the conferment of their degrees and award of diplomas. It is a time to honor the resilience, dedication, and remarkable achievements of our graduates. As a university, we are honored to welcome the Principal Secretary, State Department for Higher Education, Dr. Beatrice Nyangala, who is representing the CS Ministry of Education. We also extend a warm welcome to all the distinguished guests joining us today, including the governor, who is represented here by his deputy. Further, our gratitude goes to the members of the University Council, led by the chairman, Dr. Ebo Atiti, the vice chancellors of our sister universities, the CEOs in attendance, and all our esteemed visitors. Mr. Chancellor, sir, today 1,458 graduates will be presented for the conferment of degrees across various disciplines at both undergraduate and postgraduate levels. This represents about 85% completion rate, which is a tremendous achievement. This achievement reflects the hard work of our graduates and the dedication of our faculty and the rest of the staff. The university has also continued to mentor the MUT TVET Institute, established in 2020, as part of our commitment to expanding access to quality skills-based education. We celebrate today the accomplishments of over 160 TVET graduates who will be formally acknowledged by our Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, sir, our university continues to gain recognition both nationally and regionally. In the latest ranking of global universities, the university achieved a remarkable milestone, ranking third out of a number of universities ranked in Kenya and 1,214th globally in the June 2025 Times Higher Education, also known as THE, Impact Rankings. This globally respected framework assesses universities based on their contributions to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Ningependa makofi mzuri kuliko hii. Asante. The university places research at the core of its academic endeavor. For example, we became the first university in Kenya to receive gold tier certification under the Good Financial Grant Practice framework. This prestigious recognition places us among a select group of institutions in Africa acknowledged for maintaining the highest standards of financial integrity and research grant management. Further, the university's Institutional Scientific and Ethics Review Committee, ISAC, was fully accredited in February 2025. This milestone enables the university to independently review, approve, and monitor research involving human and animal subjects, thus contributing to the wider public confidence and trust in the national research system. We also successfully hosted the Innovation and Industry Linkages Week in November 2024. The event brought together industry leaders, government agencies, innovators, and researchers to explore pathways for turning ideas into viable solutions for societal challenges. The university proudly participated in the Kenya National Research Festival, where two of our esteemed researchers were honored with National Outstanding Researcher Awards. To support the commercialization of innovations, the university conducted a market survey on selected registered intellectual properties developed by our staff and students. The university has further broadened its global reach through active participation in the IESTE program, hosting international students, while also facilitating global internship opportunities for our own. Partnerships with institutions such as Kempten University and the German Academic Exchange Service, DAD, have created new opportunities for student and faculty exchanges, joint research, and cross-cultural collaborations. We plan to host our third International Biennial Conference from 5th to 7th November 2025. This global event will provide a platform for showcasing cutting-edge research, fostering multidisciplinary collaboration, and engaging with thought leaders from around the world. We therefore warmly invite all stakeholders to participate as presenters, exhibitors, or attendees in what promises to be an inspiring and impactful event. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we have made bold and strategic investments to place information and communication technology, ICT, at the core of our academic, administrative, and research operations. For instance, among many other efforts, the university has taken a significant step toward digital transformation in institutional management through the acquisition of a web-based integrated enterprise resource planning system. This will streamline administrative processes and improve service delivery across departments. There has also been a successful rollout of a centralized printing solution which will reduce costs and align with our commitment to environmental sustainability. This initiative supports the university's vision of a green ICT ecosystem and a sustainable smart campus powered by the Internet of Things. The Learning Management System, LMS, has been significantly enhanced to support blended learning. The university has also established an Odell Computer Lab, a multimedia recording studio, and a user-friendly Odell website. In line with these developments, 12 academic programs have been developed for Odell delivery to be offered fully online. Looking ahead, we are laying the foundation for an even more robust ICT infrastructure. Key priorities include establishing a Tier 3 university data center and an innovation and technology hub to support student-led startups, secure institutional data, and drive local digital transformation. We are also enhancing digital service delivery through the deployment of mobile applications and the integration of artificial intelligence tools across academic and administrative functions. Mr. Chancellor, sir, our dedication to environmental sustainability and societal responsibility is reflected in our community initiatives. The university has planted over 12,000 tree seedlings at Karua Hills in Muranga County, in line with the bottom-up transformation agenda, BETTER, guidelines. We have also played an active role in World AIDS Day campaigns and community cleanup drives, reinforcing our role in promoting environmental stewardship and public health. As I conclude, our special thanks go to the national and county governments, as well as our valued development partners. Their continued support is instrumental to our mission of building a knowledge-based, innovation-driven, and sustainably developed Kenya. Today, together, we are shaping a future defined by inclusive growth and academic excellence. We are extremely grateful to our Chancellor, Professor Justin Irina, for his support. His steadfast leadership and wisdom continue to inspire us, nurturing a strong culture of responsibility, unity, and collaboration in all that we do. We thank the Council for its oversight role and the university staff and students for their tremendous support. which continues to uphold the excellence and legacy of this university. We also thank the parents and guardians for placing their trust in us. Your support and sacrifice have made this day possible, and we proudly share in your joy. To our graduates, you are graduating from a university that has not only equipped you with knowledge, but also instilled in you the core values of innovation, collaboration, and service. As you begin this next chapter, I urge you to carry forward the lessons learned at this university. Have the courage to innovate, the wisdom to work together, and the commitment to serve with purpose. You embody the dreams of our families, the dedication of your lecturers, and the vision of this university. Go forward and pursue successful careers and a more just and equitable world for everyone. Thank you very much. I'll now call upon the chairman of council to make his remarks.
So thank you, Professor. So I'll read my speech. The Chancellor, Muranga University of Technology, Professor Justin Irina, the Principal Secretary, State Department for Higher Education, representing the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, Chairman of Council of other sister universities, members of Council of Muranga University of Technology, Vice Chancellor, Muranga University of Technology, Professor Dixon Nyariki, Vice Chancellors from other universities present, members of Senate, members of management, members of staff of the county government represented here by Deputy Governor, members of staff, parents and guardians, graduates, students, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum. So I welcome you all to the 9th graduation ceremony of Muranga University of Technology. My hearty congratulations to the class of 2025. You are truly shooting stars that shine. Your dedication, hard work, and discipline, which have resulted in a timely completion of your studies, is also commendable. The hours you have put in your studies and the resource invested to education have finally paid off. Let me take this opportunity to thank our Principal Secretary, State Department for Higher Education, Dr. Beatrice Inyagala, for finding time out of her busy schedule to grace our graduation ceremony. On behalf of the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Education, on behalf of the University Council, we feel honored to have you in our midst. We also sincerely thank you for ensuring that we have full council. We are so lucky. We have 4 members of council who have just joined us last month. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I take this opportunity to thank the entire university community for the sterling work done leading to today's celebrations. We know the journey has been tiring and long, but now it's time to celebrate the realized achievements. I would like the graduates to take cognizance of the fact that the lessons learned, skills acquired, networks established, and knowledge gained from this university will be of value in your journey into the future. You have passed through able hands of our professors, academic staff, and you are now equipped with knowledge, skills, and values to serve in the local and international job market. We are encouraged to know that Kenya is among the top African countries with the most intelligent youth. So the youth who are here know that we are among the most intelligent youth on the continent. Actually, we come second after Nigeria. Nigeria is first, Kenya second. Can you give yourself a clap? And Egypt is behind us. We are home to some of the most innovative and entrepreneurial youth on the continent. You will be expected to use your intelligence to solve real-world problems and to have your impact globally. As in the national anthem says, you're shooting stars that shine, but I also encourage you, don't be shooting stars that just shine and disappear. you have to shine continually. You're also entering a diverse global landscape where collaboration is key. My advice to is to make an effort to surround yourself with people who challenge you, who bring different perspectives, and who push you to think beyond your comfort zone. The road ahead will be filled with so many challenges, but you'll also be filled with endless possibilities. So go out there, be bold, be adaptive, and also be innovative. Be the innovative force that this world desperately needs. So you're living in a very challenging world, but you are thinking you'll be able to make a difference. Leave our gates with your heads high. Lead with integrity. Innovate with purpose and act with compassion. The future is yours to shape, and I'm confident that you'll do so with distinction. We are also delighted to see our stakeholders joining us to celebrate today. On behalf of the University Council and the entire university community, I thank you most sincerely for your continued support. Your goodwill and prayers have continued to make us scale to greater heights of success. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I'm proud to mention that the university has continued to attain excellent grades in performance contracting and global rankings, as the Vice Chancellor said, among many other achievements. I think next week we'll also be negotiating for the contract of this current year. These are indicators that the council, the management, and the rest of the staff continue to uphold high standards in the delivery of services as envisaged by our stakeholders, including the government and the community. And once more, thanks to the government for the support you've given us. And we also look forward for more support so that you can make this place very nice. I appreciate the enormous support received from the government through the Ministry of Education. Through the support of the government, we've continued to strengthen the foundation of a great university by developing required infrastructure. Actually, many of our vice chancellors and our colleagues from the university, when they come here, they always envy our university, and they always ask us, where do we get resources? Key among this is the construction of a new tuition block, now at about 16%, 60% complete. I think the first years will start using it as from next week, with a lecture seating capacity of over 2,200 students in one go. Internal capital pavements, roads, equipping of laboratories, and rehabilitation of existing facilities to meet the current needs of our students. These developments are the result of substantial investments made by all stakeholders, and we also appeal to the ministry to dedicate more resources, as I've said, to ongoing projects to ensure adequate infrastructure to the increasing number of students enrolled in various programs. I think there's one particular project that's coming up. If you look in front, it's one of the areas where we have mud, but most places are paved, but we are glad that we launched a project there to make the sports ground soon, so it will be a reality. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in Kenya's developed system of governance, universities are categorized under the national government. However, I thank the county government of Muranga for its support to this university through the generous allocation of 50 acres of land for the establishment of Maraira campus. Let's thank the county government. Actually, this week we received the title deed, and we are so happy to have the 50 acres under the name of MUT. Through such support, the university's economic influence is evident throughout the county, touching sectors such as business, family welfare, housing, education, retail, entertainment, transport, and agriculture. I call upon the county leadership to continue partnering with the university to expand these opportunities for the benefits of the community. I'm just talking to the deputy governor and congratulating the work of the Muranga County, and I'm sure we've partnered with them to do more work. I can confirm that the university has opened its doors to the community and is working closely with them to improve people's livelihoods. We have created employment opportunities and developed various courses that have helped community members enhance their knowledge and skills in different fields. We also continue training farmers to equip them with modern agricultural methods. In addition, we provide mentorship to students from the county, hence contributing to the overall academic excellence. We strongly believe that access to the right knowledge empowers individuals to make informed decisions. In conclusion, the University Council pledges to remain focused on improving the welfare of the staff and students by providing quality education. So I also need to mention that the council, we are working as a team, and we hope to gain even more. We also affirm our commitment to continued service to the community. As a university, we recognize our responsibility to increase access to higher education, while striving to remain at the forefront of producing skilled manpower to drive economic and social development in the region and the county. In line with our master plan, I envision a future where the faculty, staff, and students live, work, and thrive in a vibrant world-class university right here in Muranga. Let me once more again congratulate you, the graduates, on your academic accomplishments. I'm sure you just need to aim higher. The challenges, I said, they'll be there, but you have to turn the challenges into opportunities. As our alumni, I urge you to be our good ambassadors as you strive to be the best you can in pursuit of your dreams and career aspirations. Thank you all. So perhaps before I invite our chief guest, it will be important also to acknowledge the county government, the security. So I'll invite the acting county commissioner to say something. The county commissioner, they're doing so well. I remember on 7th, Sabasaba, we were having our university council meeting, and things were so difficult, but they gave us good security. Karibu.
Asante sana. Thanks so much. And our peers, State Department for Higher Education, Madam Beatrice, Chancellor, Professor Igorina, Deputy Governor, Muranga County, Vice Chancellors from the various universities, the county security teams, lecturers, and all other protocols of SAM. Good morning. Mine is purely to thank everybody, especially the graduates today, for the much effort you have made to make this day a success for us here. You know, it has been not a very good, very simple thing. You have worked hard, dedicatedly, effectively, to come here for this conferment of these degrees. We thank you very much. As a security team, we have had a very nice time with you here. The Vice Chancellor knows we have been partnered in very many things. We have had no pro issues with you as for the time you have been around. So we also ask the other students to emulate you, and let's make Muranga University great. For us, as a security team, we are partnered with this university and we consult on very many occasions in everything that we do. So, Madam PS, as a government, national government and the county government, we are partnered with the university in making sure that education here is a success. For us, security team, I've come with them here. These are the ones who has made these students what they are. We are around the clock and to ensure that studies go on very well here. For our visitors who has joined us today in this this county of us, Muranga, we assure you of maximum security and would like, in fact, for you to keep on, have you stay for you and even have some 2-3 days around. We are we welcome visitors and we love you. Otherwise, I can call upon my security team to stand. These are the people who have made security here what it is. For the demonstrations, we contained it. We had we didn't encounter any loss, property or any death. We're in control. Thank you very much.
Asante sana. We cannot take your work for security for granted. So we are in the county government of Muranga. So I take this opportunity to welcome the Deputy Governor, Karibu sana, to make a few remarks.
Thank you very much. The chief guest, PS Higher Education, the Chancellor of this great institution, the Vice Chancellor, the Chairperson of the Council, invited guests, esteemed graduates, parents, and members of the public, good morning.
Good morning once again. My name is Stephen Munania, the County Deputy Governor, and I do believe that I am here to just do a congratulations to the young people who are graduating here today. But Chief Guest, allow me to only take a few minutes to share my experience with these young people as a young person myself, as they go out into the society and try to make an impact in this country. Around 10 years ago, I was seated in a podium like this, earning my first bachelor's degree. Around 4 years ago, I was seated in a ground like this, earning my master's degree. In the same year, it was the year that I became the youngest deputy governor of this county. Some of the young people like to tell me that you are not the youngest deputy governor in the country, but you are the youngest deputy governor north of River Limpopo, south of the Sahara. And I tell them that at the age of 29, when you're given such a responsibility, it becomes such a huge, immense responsibility that sometimes you don't even count as yourself young. You are in a steep learning curve. Since then, my education background with only a bachelor's degree and a master's degree and only 1.5 years of experience as an assistant county commissioner, suddenly I was supposed to make decisions that were going to change the lives of 1.1 million people of this county. And then every boardroom that I would enter into, every meeting that I would enter into, I would find people with 10 years of experience, 15 years of experience, 20 years of experience, 30 years of experience, and I was supposed to chair those meetings. As a young person, I remembered some of the words that my vice chancellor told me during my graduation, and they were, the only thing that can beat experience, the only thing that can beat experience is research and innovation. What do I mean? Before the invention of the steam engine, nobody would have imagined going more than 10 kilometers per hour. Before the innovation of telephones, nobody would have imagined talking to a person across the world in an instant. Before the innovation of social media, nobody would have imagined that the young people of this country would rise up in one voice and say what is in their minds. And in Muranga County, before the innovations such as telemedicine, the only way that 40,000 clients or patients of chronic illnesses would have gotten their services is to travel from all corners of this county so that they can come to the Muranga Level 5 Hospital. Innovation and research changes the face of this nation, changes the face of how we can interact with our community. So today, as we congratulate you young people for earning your degrees, your masters, your PhD, I want to challenge you that the only thing out there that can beat the years of experience of the people who have been before you is research and innovation. So do not let anybody outwork you, out-research you, and out-innovate you. And by doing such, you are going to change the trajectory of this nation. I'm also going to take this opportunity to congratulate this very great institution and the partnership that this institution has had with the county government of Muranga. In the leadership of the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Nyariki, we have seen very great innovations that have come in partnership. First, I want to congratulate the Vice Chancellor. He sits as a member of the Muranga Budget and Economic Council that has the responsibility of advising the governor and the Muranga County government on innovation and the Vision 2050 of transforming the county of Muranga into an industrial hub. Secondly, I am proud to indicate that recently we gave Muranga University 50 acres in Marila Farm so that that land can be used in agricultural innovation, education, and as well as invent new technologies in agriculture to support the over 400,000 farmers in this county. Secondly, thirdly, with the partnership of Muranga University, and we are hoping here, chief guests, through the Ministry of Education, we are considering that with the invention of the Medicity in a location called Mackenzie, which is going to be the first Medicity in this country and in East Africa, that Muranga University is going to have a school of medicine that is going to support that infrastructure. In this conversation, we are welcoming investors and organizations as well as the Ministry of Higher Education to support this great institution as we move through that path. Fourth, I want to thank this institution for providing us with the very mind that has provided innovation in our county administrative. People from this institute who are software engineers, ICT experts, network engineers who are innovating various innovation in our county that have seen the county government of Muranga soar as the most innovative county in this country and across the African nation. Some of those innovations include telemedicine that currently is serving over 40,000 patients in 35 facilities across the county, end-to-end hospital and healthcare management system that serves over 4,000 patients daily in Muranga County, a HR management system that is supporting the management of workers across the public service in Muranga County, and a revenue collection management system that saw the development of Muranga County revenue from 520 million a year to 1.3 billion as we concluded the last financial year. And most recently, we have made a request to the Vice Chancellor Muranga University to help us locate innovative young people who are going to help Muranga County in cybersecurity so that we can secure our ICT system. So Vice Chancellor, we will be coming to you soon so that you can help locate the young talents among your graduates, among the people who are graduating and innovating highly in ICT and software development, and especially in cybersecurity, so that we can secure services for Muranga people. Lastly, as I conclude, this institution forms the basis or a change agent for development in this county. And so as a county, on behalf of His Excellency, the Governor of Muranga, Dr. Irungu Kangata, we are proud of this institution, and we want to say congratulations to the graduating class. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Pass our sincere thanks to the Governor. Before I invite our chief guest, may I take this opportunity to recognize the presence of Mr. Alexander Kamonyo, representing the CEO of Konza Metropolis Development Authority. Alexander, stand up. Thank you. Now it's with humility that I invite our chief guests, PS Higher Education. Karibu.
The Chancellor, Muranga University of Technology, Professor Justin Irina, who was also my Vice Chancellor at Moi University, the Governor of Muranga County Government, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, Mr. Mnania, the County Commissioner, represented by the DCC, Mr. Charles Murithi, the Chairman of the University Council, Dr. Abel Atete, Council members, Muranga University of Technology, Council members from other universities, our generous host, the Vice Chancellor, Muranga University of Technology, Professor Dixon Nyariki, and your Deputy Vice Chancellors, the Chair of Vice Chancellors and Vice Chancellor, University of Embu, Professor Daniel Mugendi, Vice Chancellors from other universities present, members of the University Management Board, members of the Senate, university staff, members of the Student Council, graduates, parents, guardians, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I bring greetings from our Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Julius Migos Ogamba, who I am representing today. He would have wished to be with you, but had prior commitments. Are you happy? Mbona siwafeel? Give me some noise. Yeah, that's the spirit. That is the spirit of graduation. I'm truly delighted to join you this morning to witness the 9th graduation ceremony of Muranga University of Technology. This is indeed a proud moment for the graduates, their families, and indeed for our nation. I wish to congratulate all of you graduates for your determination and hard work that have culminated in today's celebration. The successful completion of your studies marks a turning point in your lives, equipping you to make meaningful contributions to the development of our country. As Aristotle once said, the roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Today, you test that sweetness, the reward of years of perseverance, sacrifice, and dedication. I'm pleased to note that this year, more than 1,400 of you are graduating in various degrees and diplomas. And this is an increase from the last year's cohort. This growth is a testament to the expanding impact of Muranga University of Technology in building Kenya's reservoir of highly skilled human capital. Mr. Chancellor Sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate this academic milestone, we must also reflect on the opportunities that the government has created that have made us to achieve what we celebrate today. As government, we listened attentively to the voices of students, parents, and guardians. The ministry took on board all the concerns that were raised and worked closely with university vice chancellors, staff, student leaders, unions, non-governmental organizations, the private sector, various professionals, and members of the community, including a cross-section of stakeholders, to refine the student-centered funding model for university education. I am therefore very proud to announce that under the revised funding framework, fees have been reduced by 15 to 40% across all academic programs. Do I hear an amen? Yeah. To ease the financial burden on households. This means that for a medical degree program that was previously the highest, the cost right now ranges from 12,960 Kenya shillings to a maximum of 75,000 Kenya shillings a semester, depending on the student's financial capacity. So this year, we are admitting 180,125 students as first years in all our universities. And altogether, a total of over 1 million TVET and university students will benefit from the reduction in fees. In addition, the government has already started disbursing the 41 billion allocated to the Higher Education Loans Board to cushion our students through upkeep and tuition loans. By ensuring that no deserving student is denied education because of financial constraints, we are charting a fairer, more inclusive future for this country. Universities have been directed to update their admissions and finance portals to reflect the revised fees and to actively support all the students in navigating the Higher Education Financing Portal for scholarships and loan applications. Institutions are also expected to establish help desks, provide clear advisories, and communicate in a very timely manner so that no eligible student is left behind. In this regard, please join me in giving Muranga University a resounding round of applause for giving immeasurable support to all the students who are joining beginning this Monday. Mr. Chancellor, sir, ladies and gentlemen, in the financial year 2025-2026, the education sector received a budgetary allocation of 701 billion. The government has committed billions of shillings to support higher education within this budget. These investments are not simply numbers on a budget. They are strategic commitments to ensure that our students have access to quality teaching, modern infrastructure, and opportunities for innovation. Here, home at Muranga University of Technology, the ongoing and completed infrastructural projects stand as evidence of effective and strategic use of scarce resources. These investments are helping create an enabling environment for research, innovation, and holistic student development. Allow me also to thank in a very special way the University Council and management for demonstrating visionary leadership that has enabled this university to make significant growth in just a few years. Mr. Chancellor, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we all know that research and innovation must remain at the core of our universities. By fostering partnerships with industry, governments, and global partners, universities can attract new streams of funding, build vibrant innovation ecosystems, and provide solutions to pressing societal challenges. I cannot overemphasize the need to expand opportunities for women and youth in STEM disciplines. For it is in these fields that the jobs of the future will be created through leaps in technological advancements. It is therefore most gratifying to note that Muranga University of Technology is nurturing young, innovative talent successfully, and these talents are attracting job opportunities. You just heard the Deputy Governor announce that many of them are at the county government, and there's need for yet others. And to this, we really need to appreciate our lecturers and other support staff who help us mold the talent of our young people. Mr. Chancellor, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are standing at a critical juncture in our education reforms. The first cohort of competency-based education learners will transition into higher education. These students, shaped by a system that values creativity, practical skills, and critical thinking, will arrive at our institutions with new expectations. Universities must adapt curricula, modernize teaching methods, and embrace flexible, student-centered learning to accommodate and grow the new generation. And I am confident that Muranga University of Technology is up to this. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the management, faculty, and staff of Muranga University of Technology for the tireless commitment to academic excellence. You had all the global rankings, the local rankings. Muranga University is really a university for the future. And to you, dear graduates, remember that education is not just a personal achievement, it is a national responsibility. As you step into the world, let your knowledge serve as a tool for transformation. And the transformation begins with you because you have the skills that you require to create jobs for yourself and for others. And please do not believe the naysayers. It's not doom and gloom out there. There are opportunities. There are many opportunities. If you visit the National Employment Authority portal, you will find many job opportunities waiting for you. The government has signed many bilateral labor agreements, and within this framework, there are also opportunities abroad for our professionals. The government internship program is a sure and smooth way of transitioning into the labor market. And apart from that, our State Department for Higher Education offers numerous scholarship opportunities for those of you who would wish to pursue your masters and PhDs abroad. But of course, I'm sure that as good ambassadors of Muranga University, you will still come here. At least a good proportion of you will come here. Let me finalize by reminding us what Aristotle said. Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. Let your future steps be guided by integrity, service, and compassion for humanity. Let me emphasize again, there are many opportunities awaiting for you out there. Step out with confidence and grab them. Are you ready? Are you ready? The world is not for the faint-hearted. You go for it and you'll get it and you'll shine. And I'll be here celebrating you as I read your impact stories. Asanteni sana and God bless you.
Thank you, PS. It's now my honor to invite the Chancellor of Muranga University of Technology, Professor Irina, to address the congregation. Karibu sana.
Be seated. The Principal Secretary, State Department of Higher Education, the Deputy Governor, Muranga Council, Chairman of the Muranga University of Technology Council, Chairman of other universities present, members of the University Council, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Dixon Enrique, Vice Chancellor of other universities present, members of the University Management Board, the University Senate, faculty, staff, students, parents, guardians, graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by saying that thanking the Principal Secretary, Chief Guest, and the Deputy Governor for the accolades that they have given to this institution because of what has been going on. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to the 9th graduation ceremony of Muranga University of Technology. Today is a day of immense joy, pride, and celebration. It is a momentous occasion marking the culmination of years of dedication, resilience, and intellectual pursuits by our graduates. Let me begin by offering my heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2025. Your achievement is not only a personal victory, but also a proud moment for your families, faculty, friends, and this great institution. You have walked the academic journey with courage and purpose, and today you are reaping the rewards. I'd like to thank the Principal Secretary, State Department of Higher Education, Dr. Beatrice Nyangala, for finding time to attend this graduation ceremony and celebrate the success of our graduation with us. To the parents and guardians, thank you for your tireless support and sacrifices. Your belief in these graduates has brought us all to this moment of celebration. I take this opportunity to extend my sincere appreciation to the University Council for its visionary leadership and stewardship. I particularly recognize the efforts of the Chairman of Council, Dr. Abel Latiti, and his team for the prudent oversight and resource management which continue to steer the university towards greater heights. I commend the Vice Chancellor, Professor Dixon Nyariki, the University Management Board, the Senate, and all academic and administrative staff for their collective dedication to the university's vision and mission. Your efforts have created an environment where excellence thrives. I equally thank the government of the Republic of Kenya for the continued support of the university since its establishment in 2016, and for its recognition of higher education as a driver of national transformation. Ladies and gentlemen, the world of higher education is changing rapidly, very rapidly indeed. Technology is transforming the way we teach, learn, and conduct research. I'm pleased that Muranga University of Technology has embraced virtual and blended learning models, ensuring continuity of education even in challenging times. The teaching and learning platforms have opened new frontiers for collaboration and research, both regionally and globally. The future of higher education is digital, and we must invest in cutting-edge infrastructure, reliable internet access, and capacity building to ensure that our students remain globally competitive. I therefore appeal to the government and development partners to continue supporting such digital transformations. Research remains a pillar of national development, and I commend the university for equipping its laboratories and enhancing faculty-led research across all disciplines. As we face emerging societal and global challenges from climate change to public health and food security, the role of evidence-based solutions and innovations developed in our institution is paramount. I encourage our academic staff and researchers to seek competitive grants, foster interdisciplinary collaboration, and engage in community-based research that transforms lives. I'd also like to acknowledge the continued support from the county government of Muranga, whose partnership has led to the expansion of the university. And I was made aware yesterday that of the transfer of land at Marira, where our agriculture programs are being implemented, has been finalized, and the university has the title deed of 20 hectares, about 50 acres. This will allow the university to commence infrastructural development of the Marira land. And to this end, I'm requesting the government to support the university by availing financial resources to put up facilities to support agriculture programs at the campus. I also have information that the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences at Marira has established a climate-smart agricultural farmland in collaboration with the Alliance of Biodiversity International and International Center for Tropical Agriculture, CIAT. This innovative lab is expected to advance research in critical areas such as agroforestry, intercropping, conservative agriculture, crop rotation, livestock integration, and enhanced water management. These developments will increase access to education and help the university realize the targets contained in its strategic plan for the period 2023 to 2027. It will help the institution to contribute to Kenya's Vision 2030, the African Union Agenda 2063, and the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. To our graduates, today marks an important part in your lives. Well, you may be closing one chapter, a new one filled with optimism, opportunities, and possibilities awaits. The graduation is not just a reward for academic success. It is a responsibility to apply your knowledge, to serve, to innovate, and lead with integrity. I have the following three messages. First, you are the brand ambassadors of Muranga University of Technology. Let your conduct reflect the values and quality of this institution. Wherever you go, in Kenya or abroad, carry out the Muranga University of Technology flag high. Secondly, strive to be change makers. Strive for excellence in everything you do. Contribute to positive transformation in your communities and the society at large. Third, keep growing. Education does not end today. Stay curious, embrace lifelong learning, adapt changes, and never stop challenging your own ideas. As we release the class of 2025 into the world, we do so with confidence that will make a difference not only to your lives, but also in nation building. One thing, not only for the graduates, but for the institution, county, the nation at large, is the principle of good hard work. As I've said, I think previously, good hard work is as good as prayer. And if you don't work hard, then there'll be no success. Or as someone cited somewhere, says the idea of struggle is as old as life itself. For life is only preserved because other living things perish in struggle. And in that struggle, those who struggle hard win, and those who don't perish. So work hard, struggle, and support yourselves, support their nations, and keep on working. And even when you get to a situation like they say, people retire, but you should not be tired even when you retire. But you're so young, you've got so many years in front of you before you get to the situation of retiring and not being tired. With those remarks, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much and congratulations to all our graduates. Thank you and God bless you.
Let's appreciate all our speakers, the Chancellor, our Chief Guest, the Principal Secretary, State Department for Higher Education, the Deputy Governor, the County Commissioner, the Chairman of Council, and our Vice Chancellor. Thank you. Can we appreciate them with a hearty clap again? Thank you very much for your informative
Tunaingia vijijini, mijini na hata jijini kukuletea taarifa mchana kutwa. Usiku tunaketi kitako, tunadadavua tukichanganua taarifa na makala muhimu yanayokuhusu wewe na familia yako. Ungana na Bernard Ngozi kwenye Open Forum Political Show kuanzia saa 4 usiku hadi dakika zake kila siku ya wiki kwenye